Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Right at the free throw line, Misi grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Murray. Picked by Misi. This one for 3. Offensive board. Outside Murray. Pass to Poole. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan passes to Levine. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Murray for 3. Murray can't get that one to fall. Kings trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. And he makes it on the layup. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Williamson with a screen on Schroeder. Now Poole. Puts up a 3. And again, New Orleans no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Sabonis' shot is off. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Murray from outside. Here's the 3. Murray can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Murray from outside. Out left to the wing. For 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Murray, no good. The Pelicans shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Murray passes to DeRozan. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Poole puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Drew Eubanks. Malik Monk is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Doug McDermott, and it's Jones in at the 4. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the wing on the left. Eubanks, the pass to Jones. And that misses. That would have put him up. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Monk. Out to the wing. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Rebounded by New Orleans. Takes a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 9 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Brian, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Alec. Now here's Monk. McDermott, right side. Here's Jones. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Murray. And it's off from three-point range.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Ellis. And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Poole for three. Look at Poole showing the range.
Intelligent move by Poole, taking advantage of what the pick and roll opens up.
Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Picked by Williamson. Murray from outside with the tip. Over to the left wing. From downtown. Hauled in by the Kings. Eubanks, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDermott, the pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Jones. Sacramento passing it around. Back to Ellis. On the wing, Jones. And another basket for Sacramento.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Outside Murray. Off target from outside. The Kings lead by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And it's the Kings ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Ellis, and the shot goes. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And stolen by Williamson. Stolen by Ellis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDermott, the pass to Ellis. Knocked loose. Back to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. Monk for 3. He buries it from 3. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Jose Alvarado, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Here's Hawkins, right wing. Over to Rosen. And the shot falls short that time. Pass to Murray. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. side Schroeder. Tries a 10-footer. And it's Markovic with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Jones, the pass to Queen. Alvarado outside. Over Schroeder. And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Levine, good.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Lets the three fly. And it's Alvarado missing. The Kings lead by 12. Double team on DeRozan. Right side Levine. Pass to DeRozan. The layup misses. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And it's Markovic missing. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And now New Orleans on the break. And the dunk by Jones.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Alvarado tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter, and we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys, back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 18. On up the court. Can they get it? Oh, DeRozan with the block. Levine with room to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 10 points.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The three from DeRozan. But the shot comes out. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Alvarado, the pass to Queen. Here's Hawkins. It's a three-pointer. Give him 8.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Kicks it to DeRozan. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And it's Alvarado missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's his first trip to the line.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and an exceptional passer also.
Jones misses. Sacramento leading by 17.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Alvarado's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New Orleans is shooting a low 26% from the field. Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, small forward. And so here's Sacramento. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Levine. Pelicans cleared away.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Knocks down the long J.
Stretching that range, defenders might want to get out on Murray. He is dangerous from out there.
Poole from long range. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
The quick look, no good that time. Sacramento leading by 18. Oh, it's a big-time jam! He slams it right over Williamson.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 8 now. Williamson with a screen on Schroeder. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's New Orleans now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
Pelicans trail by 19. Fires top of the key. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. 4-3. The 3 ball is down.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Murray. Up top, Poole. It's gone. What a J.
And a catch and shoot. Poole's always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Outside Murray. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Jacks up a 3. Puts up the tray. Williamson outside. Jordan Poole. Outside Murray. From deep. Cleared away by DeRozan.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Levine. Quick 2. All net.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Zach LaVine.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Outside Schroeder. Now Murray. DeRozan fires. Oh, off target from downtown.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Now Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. Cash from downtown.
We all know about his father, but Domantas Sabonis is proving that he is as good of a passer, maybe, as his dad.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Are playing well coming in. Craig, that is certainly not the case. Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pulls up. Kept alive. Out left to the wing. The fader. The rebound by Collier. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jacks up a 3. Ripped away. The 3 from Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Boy, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Pass to Bailey. The 3 ball. Messi grabs the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Poole, no good. Markkanen from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Murray for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. George against Poole. They get it again. Here's Collier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's the fast break. Gets a hand on it. The kick out to Poole. Williamson with the screen for Poole. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Murray. Williamson outside. Takes a 3. And DeJounte Murray with the 3.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now Markkanen following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. That bucket in no time at all. Poole's got 6 points.
Boy, that's a timely pass by his teammate, and Jordan Poole ready to rise and fire on the catch. Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Williamson. Scoreless thus far. Murray, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans leading by 3. Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Collier. Now Kessler. He's covered by Murray. Markkanen from outside. No good on the shot.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So at the end of one. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So on the floor for Utah, Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2-guard. Nurkic with the steal. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Nurkic from past the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. And here's Hawkins. The 3. Matkovic outside. Jones launches a 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Jazz trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
With the shot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Alvarado. Shoots over Nurkic. The putback. Hawkins passes to Alvarado. It's up a 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Jazz have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. They set the pick. Off target with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Lets it go from deep. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you've got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
It's Hawkins on the wing. The 3. Carries it from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Queen. Defended by Filipowski.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The Jazz again can't hit it. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Queen. They set the pick. And it's Alvarado missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That's good by Filipowski.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Offensive rebound. Pass to Alvarado. Here's the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mikhailuk. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. drills the three-pointer.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on-target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
From outside the arc, and the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Lets it go with the three. Up again. Here's Mikhailu. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
18. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the basket by Bailey.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Poole with no one around. Out to the right wing. Williamson with the screen for Poole. Nice open look, but it's no good. Jazz leading by 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Poole outside. To the left wing. It's stolen by Bailey. George with no one around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Misi. The Trey. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He has 6.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Bailey misses. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Markkanen looking it over. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hits the three-point bomb. Markkanen's got 11 points.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Zadidi, after winning the Most Improved Award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Murray, good.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Feeds away. The shot that time, not on target. The Pelicans leading. And here's Poole for 3. Out left to the wing. It's tipped. 5 to shoot. For 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's George on the wing. Here's Murray. Drains the jumper to finish the break. 11 points in the game.
And Murray is a terror in transition. Outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
A shot. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz trail by 5. Poole with the steal. Murray for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got 14 points.
Boy, you can see the way Jordan Poole's speed changes the game in transition. He can turn on the jets.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Good on the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He totaled 14 points. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today is the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Utah looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Filipowski's out there with Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3-6. Filipowski passes to Mikhailuk. They double him with Williamson. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Yusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 7. Murray for 3. Gets the 3-point of the fall. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on the string.
There's the pick. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Down low. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Sensabaugh, no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And here's Poole for 3. And it's off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz trail by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Beyond the arc. The shot is off.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Murray. Outside Poole. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, the role of Jordan Poole on this basketball team is clear. Go get buckets.
Launches it. It's off.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And there's the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Murray can't get it. Jazz trail by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he gets that one to go. Here's Murray from deep. And it doesn't go. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
That one misses. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Takes the three. Williamson there for the rebound. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
No good. So it's Utah now. It's a 14-point game. Down it goes for three.
For three.
Poole fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Keontae George out there with Collier, and it's Bailey in at the small forward position. Now here's Schroeder. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
On the wing, DeRozan. Off target from three-point range. Here's Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Zach LaVine clears it away. And it's Sacramento's ball. Out to Schroeder. Takes a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Kessler driving in. Sacramento grabs the miss. Right side, Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Launches a three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Bailey, defended by DeRozan. Here's Collier. Utah with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Nice shot by George.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Murray. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here he goes.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring numbers.
Utah leading. Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Schroeder can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Rebound by Sacramento. A minute and a half left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Pass to Bailey. From the wing. And that one's good.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Nice open look, but it's no good. George outside. The teardrop. The shot misses. Nice D from LaVine. The 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Markkanen against Murray. Markkanen misses. Kings trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Murray's shot is good.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Here's George. And another miss by Utah. Outside Levine from deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sacramento. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Doug McDermott out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Jones in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Mikhailuk. It's good. Mikhailuk's got his first points of the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Filipowski with it. He's picked up by Ellis. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coaches.
Ruling on the floor is confirmed. At line for your Kings.
Contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by McDermott. And stolen by McDermott.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And the basket by Monk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Count it.
Number 13.
The Kings trailing. Jones from outside. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Filipowski. He's guarded by Ellis. Filipowski in the post. Rebound by the Kings. Monk passes to Eubanks. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The rebound by Eubanks. Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. McDermott from outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Filipowski sets a screen. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Ellis, good. Ellis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. Stolen by Jones. And they're pushing it up. Lots of room. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. The Kings leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Puts up a 3, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Missed inside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031. Which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Collier is out there with George. And it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. Markkanen inside. He's against Murray. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Here's Levine for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's got 8. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
For 3, George. Here's Markkanen. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Levine. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Shot's good by Collier.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. High arcing shot, and George with the basket on the assist from Collier.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
Markkanen with a screen on Levine. George passes to Markkanen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's DeRozan. Shoots over Bailey. Here's Murray. The vertical of Murray on full display.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
Here's Collier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collier's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Bailey. The Jazz have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's excellent.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Schroeder. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. 13 points in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Sensabaugh. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Sabonis. Count the basket. And the Kings lead by 1.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeRozan. Cuts off the pass. Inside, Filipowski. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And here's Schroeder outside. That one doesn't drop. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kings trail by 3. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And DeRozan, an excellent passer, finding his open teammate.
Pass to Mikhailuk. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Levine passes to Schroeder. On target from range. And the Kings lead by 2.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
No good from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And an intentional foul right there. A different look for Utah. Schroeder passes to Murray. Back to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Here's Collier. Yep, count it. And here's Schroeder. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Murray. Rebounded by Markkanen.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The shot is money. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Levine outside. Oh, Levine in the paint.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
He launches. Levine rips down the board. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Can't get the 3. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Well, the Kings shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Now DeRozan. Ball stolen. Here's Bailey, defended by DeRozan. Murray against Markkanen. Now George. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy.
Rebounded by Markkanen. Utah leading. Book it!
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
Now Levine for 3. Bailey pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. It's good! And it's Sacramento's ball. 6-point game. Up top, Schroeder. Puts up the tray. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Demontis Sabonis. First personal foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And there's a lot of upside to Ace Bailey. He's already a gifted shot maker, but you also see signs of elite defensive potential. If he can level up on both ends, Ace will be special.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. Buries it from outside. So we see Utah get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Murray dishes to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Messi finds Williamson.
What a move. You do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Here's Schroeder. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Schroeder. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Williamson outside. Over in the corner, Poole. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Sneaking out to the corner. We don't normally see Poole there.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball. That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Williamson kicks to Poole. Stolen by Levine. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And it's Schroeder missing. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And it's Williamson missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Snatched up. DeRozan off target at the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Poole with no one around. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. His father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Murray after the basket by Sabonis. We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Murray for 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Nobody near Schroeder. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. Scooped up. Messi's shot is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Fires from deep, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
In the corner, Messi with it. Williamson a screen on Sabonis. Kicks it out to Williamson. Murray the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
For three, Levine, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Ellis is out there with Monk. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jones. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And it's Alvarado missing.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Eubanks up top. Misses the layup. Pelicans leading by 4. Hawkins with it. Now defended by McDermott. Here's Queen. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Queen. He's defended by McDermott, and Queen gets it to go. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Jones.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Queen. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the games. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Queen. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Hawkins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ellis crossed it up. And here's McDermott. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Eubanks. That one's off. Still out of sync. Hawkins kicks to Jones. Pass to Matkovic. Back to Jones. Going inside. Eubanks grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 12. Monk, the pass to McDermott. He gets that one.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammate.
Here's Hawkins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Jim, we know every team in the league needs shooting, and that's something that Jordan Hawkins can provide.
Well, he's got beautiful mechanics on his shot, Kevin, and a quick release. He still has room to grow, but shooters are going to find minutes. Everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
McDermott finds Ellis. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans leading by 11, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Matkovic. No scoring in this one. It's good. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's McDermott. Here's Ellis. Lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got his first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Alvarado. Driving to the basket. Off with the layup. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Kings trail by 13. Here's Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good. Williamson in the post. Defended by Sabonis.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
To the inside. And Messi throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Levine, and they pick up 2.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the paint. Messi shot is good. Messi's got 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent. And no shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Clock at 6. Messi finds Poole. Takes a 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
On the wing, Murray. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. Poole with it. Now defended by Levine. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Sabonis' shot is off. Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Messi. Takes it inside. Inside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Kevin?
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
New Orleans ball.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game.
For New Orleans. Jordan Poole.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it, and create his shot more or less at will.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Trains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
are unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
I mean, the NBA is just nuts these days. 6'11" guys like Sabonis, zero fear shooting the rock. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williamson a screen on Schroeder. Murray the pass to Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for Zion Williamson.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Murray, no good. 1 second left. And no good. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Williamson. Williamson with the screen for Poole. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Poole outside. That 3 off the mark.
It's just not his night from the 3, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Drills the three-pointer.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Now here's Murray. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Keegan Murray.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Williamson a screen on Schroeder. For 3, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Murray. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time.
Zach Levine.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Jordan Poole cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings trail by 18. Levine and the 3 misses. Puts it up from deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Levine for 3, trained from outside.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Got that one up quick. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on the string.
Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
5 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's New Orleans. They've got an 8-0 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
DeRozan on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. Now here's Levine. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sacramento again missing. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Schroeder dishes to DeRozan. Fires from way outside. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got both of these teams have been having a tough go of it lately, Stan. They've been unable to string together wins.
Yeah, Kevin, there's no better way for a team to get off the ropes than to face a team that's also on the ropes. One of these teams has got to get their mojo back tonight.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the 5 down low.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Murray outside. Lets it go from the wing. Kessler with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A nice shot by George.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
To the middle. Here's Misi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the shot goes in.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside like that.
Pulls from the top of the key. Another one falls for New Orleans. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Collier. Here he goes.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Misi's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 5 points in the game.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Stan, an All-Star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that All-Star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
So it's the Jazz now. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Misi throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Outside, Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now here's Williamson. He has yet to score.
Oh, big blocker, Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And Markkanen on the follow.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Bailey passes to Collier. Puts up a 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Poole with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's George. 2 points. That one goes. George has got his second basket of the game. Up in time. That one, no good. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Queen in at the force line. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Matkovic.
Hawkins putting his passing on display. Moves the ball to an open man.
Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time.
Here's Alvarado. No good on the three. Jazz trail by 11. Screen by Nurkic. Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
New Orleans leading by 11. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside, Jones. Back to Alvarado. Clock is at 3. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Matkovic's shot is off. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. It's Martin on the wing. Still scoreless. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hawkins passes to Alvarado. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Unloads. They get the rebound. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Martin.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Alvarado. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Alvarado's got 6 points. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. Well, what does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pelicans leading by 11. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Sensabaugh. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Alvarado. 6 points for him. Hawkins sinks the three-pointer. Hawkins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Filipowski passes to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. To the middle. Pass to Sensabaugh. And the Jazz with another three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Alvarado. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Kyle Filipowski. Nurkic is out there with Martin. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. It's the group right now for Utah. Into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Poole. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Poole's got 5 now.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's the try. Yep, it counts. 10 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And really, the defense fouled him there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Collier. No good with the triple. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you, Kevin.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Utah with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Poole. He has 5. Murray outside. No good on the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Collier missing. New Orleans leading by 10. Driving the lane.
There's some power behind Murphy's drive. He can be aggressive when he wants to be.
Here's Kessler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Kicks it out to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Poole against George. This one for three. Poole, no good. Jazz trail by 10. George looking around. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. George has got 8 points.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Here's Poole, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. George with the ball. Picked up by Poole. 3-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Poole. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. So for the Pelicans, that one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Alvarado. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Herbert Jones. Atkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Queen in at the 4. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Alvarado. Off target from 3-point range. 3-pointer. It goes straight through with the switch.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Alvarado passes to Jones. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Queen. And the rebound goes to Mark. Jazz trail by 8. Bailey passes to Nurkic. Out the basket.
In the paint, Nurkic's height makes him such a challenge to defend. It's really easy for him to get that shot off in rhythm.
Driving inside. And he makes that one count.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Pelicans foul.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Strong move off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable.
Does not go. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Poole. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
That's a gutty rebound in traffic. Great effort.
Left side, Martin. Now Bailey. 5 to shoot. And the shot will go down.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Poole looking it over. Shoots the three. And it misses.
Defensive breakdown there. And they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Got it to go off the glass.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
Pelicans leading by 4. Murray, he drills the three.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Murray rips down the board. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Oh, the dunk!
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Murray outside.
Yeah, and Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Misses the 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Another chance here.
Jazz foul. Kenyon Martin Jr. First personal foul. Second team
And he
foul.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Nisi. 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And here's Nurkic. Fires from way outside. That's off. So New Orleans wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one.
up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward position. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now here's Kessler. The 3. That's good from Collier on the assist by Kessler.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Collier's got 5. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Levine for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For 3, Collier. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray finds Sabonis. Sacramento passing it around. Murray passes to Sabonis. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
For 3, Collier. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. Here's the 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, BA, I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's DeRozan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The 3 is up. Another 3 for Utah.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Schroeder. To the wing, right side. Shoots over Collier. Schroeder can't get it to go. Utah leading by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, BA. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. And it's the big fella, Carlos Boozer, in the house to watch his former team.
And you know, he played like a bull in a china shop and giving this team some inspiration to flex as well.
Now here's Schroeder. No made baskets yet. Oh, ripped away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. For 3, Collier. Marking it outside. Launches it. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings trail by 7. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Levine's got 6.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
George for 3. Nails it from 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to DeRozan. Right side Murray for 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz leading by 7. Marking it outside. Let's go with a 3. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Bailey's shot is off. Right side Schroeder. Fades. That one is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Drew Eubanks out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Monk covers. Back to Filipowski. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Monk passes to Ellis. From downtown, the putback. Pass to Jones. Fires the three. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Sacramento. Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Kings trail by 10. Monk for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
What makes Monk so effective offensively is that he's equally comfortable operating on or off the ball.
And another miss by Utah. The Kings have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Launches it from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ellis, good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss. Kings trail by 4. Ellis passes to Monk. Puts up a deep three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. To the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Hits the trifecta. Sensabaugh's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Monk for three. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah leading by 7. Here's Mikhailuk. Again, Utah good for 2. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Now here's McDermott. Here's Ellis. Drains the triple. Ellis has got 6.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
McDermott finds Monk. And another Sacramento 3.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Filipowski, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mikhailuk. Ellis with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Monk for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Filipowski. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Monk. He's got 9. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. 20 seconds left in the first half of this game. Sinks the tray.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Eubanks. Ellis on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. It's tipped. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Jazz up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Shot by Levine, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach Levine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Yep, that one's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Bailey. The rebound by Murray. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. Here's Levine for 3. Buries it from 3. Levine's got 9.
There's Levine showing out with that high-arcing jump shot from the corner.
And Bailey gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's George. He's got 9. Schroeder into the lane. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 3. Back come the Kings in transition. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Bailey, defended by DeRozan. Here's Markkanen. He shoots. And George gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen. He's got 11.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Driving to the basket. And the shot's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Sabonis. Uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got his second basket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Levine. Utah grabs the miss. Collier's got 4 rebounds now. George for 3. Kessler. Here's Markkanen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's the kind of activity you love to see from Markkanen. Just a great sequence.
Utah shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Bailey's got 6.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
That one's good. Sabonis.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
For three, George. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, Levine in the paint.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Here's Collier, covered by Schroeder. Good. Collier's got 4 points in the quarter. Kings trail by 3. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. They swipe it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Markkanen outside. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen with a screen on DeRozan. And here's Bailey for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Come on, fans, it's the...
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jazz leading by 3. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Here's Schroeder. After the basket by Utah. Here's Murray. A great take by Murray.
And you hear a lot about Murray's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never stops working. Gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Schroeder can't get it to go. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 42%. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Releases from 15. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Pass to Collier. There's the triple. Offensive board. George for 3. Jacks up a 3. Nice D from Levine.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For 3, Collier. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Schroeder outside. Utah grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Markkanen. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. George for 3. George with another miss.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Levine outside. DeRozan against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Oh, it's off target. Jazz leading by 6. Markkanen with it. Checked by Murray. Now George. Let's loose for 3. Markkanen. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
Kessler. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Shocking that he just ripped that one. The defense got real lucky there.
George against Schroeder. Fires the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Markkanen using his size inside.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots. And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Now DeRozan shoots a 3. Nope.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And I love to see that athleticism from Bailey, elevating with ease to make the catch.
Murray fires, and the 3 misses. George. Takes a three. The putback. Oh, plenty of chances. Nothing falls. Murray. Misses the three.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Levine. Oh, he missed the jumper. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Markkanen looking it over. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Tips it. Now Kessler, outside George. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Sabonis.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
George with it. And so it's Utah with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.